Welcome back, guys. Ben here, and today we're checking out a game called Akiiwan Survival. Fall into a chill survival adventure with a talking campfire as your guide. Explore, craft, fish, and hunt during the day, and ask your fire 3 questions each night. Choose wisely. Winter isn't the only surprise in this beautiful hand-drawn world. Playable in a cozy or realistic mode. This is from Little Buffalo Studios. They said they've been developing this for a year. There's a couple more years of development ahead. I am checking out like a playtest slash demo kind of thing. The dev did provide me with a key to check this out. This isn't the full game. There's just access to it. And I'll leave a link to the Steam page because there is a demo that you can download on the Steam page right now as well if you want to check this out for yourself on your own machine. But like I said, I'm not sure if there's any difference between the version that I've got and the demo. So we will have to see. But today we're going to check out what it's all about. Apparently, like I said, there is a realistic and a cozy mode, but it's kind of a relaxing survival game apparently. So we're gonna have to see what that's like between the two different modes. It is set in Canada's north, apparently. That's what it says on the Steam page. And the sounds you hear are all real. Our lead sound engineer lives in a fly-in community in the north and has been field recording them for years. So you'll feel like you're there too. That's pretty cool. There's no mini-map to watch, but you'll be able to explore freely, and when you're done for the day, you can fast travel back to camp from anywhere. So it's not going to be like a hardcore survival kind of thing, and there's no animals to be like attacking you or anything. Or there is animals, but they're not going to attack you or anything like that. And you're not having to eat every 30 seconds. You eat once a day at your fire, and you can focus on being in the world rather than 4 different level meters. So definitely hitting you from a different angle here, despite having survival in the name. It's not going to be like a hardcore survival experience like you get in other games, so we're going to see what it's all about. So back, relax, like, comment, subscribe. This is Akiiwan Survival. We'll do new game. And yeah, we've got the cozy. So unlimited items, daily stamina is set extremely high. Survival craft, and then realistic isn't available in the demo. So you've got that. You will have that option though, but we'll do the survival craft. Let's see what the survival craft is like. We hope you enjoy the early demo of Akiiwan. To give you a better taste of the full experience, fishing has been unlocked early. To go fish, go to the water and press E to place your net, cast your line. Don't forget to follow to get first access to new features. Animal taming and training arrives this summer. A little fox or a dog? Little fox. Another visitor. Seems that way. Where do they come from? The sky. I know that. I've seen them fall. But what's above the sky? More sky. You never give a straight answer. I'll wake them up. Let them rest. I'll leave something for them in the morning. How long do you think this new visitor will last? We'll find out tomorrow. Wake up. This. Okay. We're gonna need some wood for the fire. There is a lot of circles on the screen. One thing there wasn't on the main menu was the settings. And there's actually not too much. Is it touchscreen orientated then? Oh, it is. Oh, it's gone. Okay, those are gone now. Okay. I was gonna say, it's like, that's how you crouch. But we don't want... I'm playing mouse and keyboard. Very bizarre start. Like, I guess they're developing it for mobile as well. So collect the gifts. Don't forget to pick up gifts left for you by the fire. And looks like you got stuff that you can equip. Inventory. Storage quests and harvests. Got your journal coming soon. Tech tree. Eating, hunting, harvesting. Got a little bit of tutorial there as well. Yeah, a little bit weird that we've got... I'll speak to you for tonight, but for now you're welcome to look around. I even find some raspberries. They bloomed twice this year. Perhaps that is a sign that you'll have better luck than the others who came before you. Okay, so we've got a load of resources there. And Q opens up our quests. Scroll stores thousands of years of memory. If you learn the ways of these woods, its secrets will unlock for you. Tap to see the scroll. Okay. So yeah, I would... It's not locking my mouse to the window either, which is a shame. Oh, interesting. Like a 2D... Here's the deer. Collect a raspberry. Apparently from a purely... Yeah, you're searching for roots. You're not chopping down trees in the game. Yeah, it's a little bit... I mean, it's a demo. They should probably get rid... I'm just going to see if it's... If it gets rid of it if I'm playing on controller. No, you then have like... Oh, it's bizarre. Moving up. You can jump, obviously, and then... Oh, I don't know. I'm a little bit taken back, because coming into this, I was instantly thinking this is adorable and looks really nice and really interesting. And now I'm wondering, is this just a cheap mobile port? I don't know what it is. I do have a stigma against mobile games. I really do. Like, if a game comes from PC and it's ported to mobile, fair enough. But games that are like mobile ported to PC rarely leave a good impression on me. There's only been one example recently, which was Cargo Hunters. That was that extraction robot game that we played that came out in March. That one was actually pretty good, but from my understanding, that was like rebuilt for PC. This is a very odd control scheme to have this kind of go in there. We can speak to the fire now. My main problem here, and you can see my mouse cursor, is that it doesn't lock. So if I turn right, I'm now on my second monitor. And if I click, I'm now out of the game. So it's like the fundamental of like locking your mouse to the screen is just not there. Oh, that's such a shame. I was actually really looking forward to this. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, this looks right up my street. So we press and hold R, we'll talk to the fire. We'll see how we can get on with it. But might be one we revisit later once they've like ditched the touchscreen stuff and actually built it for a PC. It looks lovely. I really like the hand-drawn style and like the different pivot they're going for in this. Well, you made it through one day. That's more than some of you have. You won't believe the trouble that people get into in these woods. We can talk about that later, though. I'm sure you have some questions for me. But choose carefully. The voices of you visitors has become faint. I can only hear a few of your questions each night. Okay. So, we can ask 3 questions each night, a bit like a genie. I think I should learn to hunt. Great hunters respect the animals they seek. If you can get close to a deer without it running away, I will know you are ready. Okay. How did I get here? Like all our new visitors, you fell from the sky. That's impossible. You fell like a leaf, not a stone, or at least so I am told. You were the most graceful yet, almost like a feather. Not like some of the others who fell fast, feet first, clawing up at the sun. Why do I run out of energy so fast? Look at that shelter the last visitor left for you. I have no idea how you get any sleep in it. No wonder they didn't last long. The more you rest, the more you can do in a day. Since winter will be here soon, I will leave something to help you improve it. Okay. Got our food and our wood, winter stores. That's what we're trying to build up towards then. And we can eat raspberries. Tasty but very fragile. Seem like they would rot quickly if I don't eat them or dry them. Tonight's dinner. We need to eat more than this if you're going to last all winter. We've got soups and stews coming soon and teas. I think some of the ideas that this game is doing are really good. Really cool. Need a balance of them. Best available meal. Okay. Yeah, really like the idea of them. I just want it to control better. Okay. And then complete quest to unlock crafting, and then feedback, and then sleep. Let us sleep. Carry more items on you. Baskets and other upgrades. Okay, allow you to carry more. So we've got 2 more kind of things there. Almost everything here has a use. Sharpen the shell and it will help you harvest the plant you need for your shelter. Okay. And when approaching any animal, crouch will make you less visible or more quiet. I just want to double check there's no... Must be an issue because, like, even when I was just on my controller there, there's like sprint, interact, jump, aim, cast, fast travel, cattail. I don't know if it is like a thing of like bug reports and stuff. You can share stuff, I guess. I clicked main menu. Whoops. Okay. Let's try that again. Alright, we've got those. That's fine. Got like a little fire smoker thing. Can upgrade it as well. Put something on there. Move quietly with C. This is start processing. Can we put that on there? Sharpen it. There we go. Sharpened seashell. Line fishing kit. Hand reel. Yep. And crouch as well. And then building, crafting, browse builds. And you're gonna need some open logs, it looks like. Need to... Sorry if it's a little bit all over the place. I'm trying to like still keep my mouse centered. I was wondering if this would be easier to try and record it on my Steam Deck. Because that at least has a touchscreen and the trackpads. Alright, so we don't have the thing. We can... Oh, but we need the shell to collect sap. I sharpened it. Some reeds. The sound effects are absolutely amazing though. Like, it's pretty cool as well. They had the sound engineer has gone and recorded all of these themselves. Oh, I didn't get close to the deer. I can see a deer from... Oh, hello. Got close to that deer. I think that's what we're meant to be doing. But hey ho. It's like a different berry. Cranberry. I'm kind of curious because you can't chop trees down, but you can hunt animals. And sneak up on the deer. Nope, he saw us. Not 15 meters of a deer? Oh, they all, yeah, I mean, that's 15 meters of a deer. Right up his backside. Looks like you kind of got like this big old island of sorts. Can't go in the water. Okay, so you gotta go around the pond. You can't just jump. Oh, it's one of those ones where it's a little bit frustrating because I wish the controls were like designed. The platform it's being played on. They're gonna be like, I don't know what they're thinking. Like I said, I'm guessing they're developing this mobile first. For me, that is 15 meters, but maybe not. Oh, he saw us anyway. Not successful. Find a plant with leaves that will make a waterproof roof. I don't know. 117 items though, lost to discover. I said, I think this would be quite an impressive game. Very nice and chill and cozy. But it's really hampered by the controls at the moment. I really like this as well. You can just go off and go explore because you don't have to worry about being back in time. You just press and hold R and come back at any point. Ah. Got some feathers, got some more seashells. Not sure if we need so much stuff because we're not like looting or anything, but a trader to sell it to. Sand, fine. We need a birch bucket for that. Mystery berries. Very close to another animal there. There's the beech nut. And then can't quite turn. Bark, but we need a knife for leaves, right? Oh, I clicked off my screen again. Oh. It's a shame. It's a real shame. A lot of nice potential here. Definitely just going to be a first impressions, this one. I think we do a longer playthrough of this, or a longer look at it. It's further along and actually supports the mouse and keyboard properly, but it's pretty good because we can just press and hold R. End the night. Didn't actually move anything forward. Rest to restore stamina. So what can I eat in these woods? You only came sooner, the land was full of so many things. Rice, strawberries, beans. But do not worry, every moon has something, if you know where to look. Tomorrow, see if you can find a tall tree with the light grey bark. This is the moon when it starts dropping its nuts to the ground. And who are you? I'm someone who listens much and speaks little. That's all you can tell me. I'm sorry, I'm just learning to use my voice. I was silent for many years. I can tell you more, but I must warn you that the time between our worlds is brief each night. I do not wish for you to suffer the same fate as the others. Okay. We can then try our new thing there. Once you get the shell off, very tasty. Might be good to dry and save some for winter. We have this for tonight's dinner. Just enough to keep you going tomorrow. Cool. And then, obviously, you don't have any crafting yet. You can sleep and go from there. And then light grey bark, beech nuts, and find a fallen birch tree. So we've kind of did that stuff yesterday, but we're going to do it again. Find a plant that with leaves that'll make a waterproof. You can kind of see we've got those there. We can't craft anything right now, though. Can we? Really weird to do the exaggerated kind of curves with my mouse so we can turn. That's a new one. So you can see our like heart is like lost health because of we weren't home in time, basically. Oh, we need a knife for that as well. And you do branch, berries, or leaves. I think the leaves are going to be good. Probably what we're going to want. Or maybe not. Oh, he turned around. We meant to get right up behind him and left click him or something. Search for nuts. There we go. Search for acorns. It's cool, like if you like collecting stuff as well, you got all these different things to unlock and find and gather. And obviously your stamina runs out as you explore and move around. It's a very cool idea. Loadout's full. Oh yeah, with our inventory's full. Yeah, I don't know if the deer thing's just not working or if I'm just being very awkward here. This deer's gonna see me. Little rabbit. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely not catching up with them. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit awkward to play despite it being quite interesting. Definitely one I think we'll come back to. Let's see what this is doing. Seems like the deer thing's not working as well. Or at 15 meters is way further than that is. Like, so either got the wrong description or it's not triggering. Did you see the new moon? Each one brings changes to this land. It's now the moon of turning leaves. Some things that were plentiful may now become scarce as the plants get ready for winter. So there are others before me. Yes, not one of them has made it through winter, but perhaps you will be different. What plant should I harvest for my shelter's roof? Look near the water for a plant with long green leaves. It may not seem special, but it is one of the most important plants on this island. And beech nuts. But they're pretty small. A squirrel would not say such things. They are wise enough to know that this land will soon be covered in snow. You should be more kind. You are slower than a squirrel, and you must bend deep to reach the ground. You'll feel better once you have a proper harvesting basket. Since there is not much time before the snow, I will leave a few more things to help you finish it up. Okay, and then we'd Eat our new berries to discover them. Tonight's dinner, just enough to keep us going. We need to like gather more food, really. Obviously, this is because we're playing the survival craft version. If you're playing the cozy one, you've got more stamina and not as much of a stress or pressure on this sort of thing. And there we go, the branch from the hornbeam. That's how you get your roots to make a basket. Okay. You then get roots from this. The basket. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think other than the controls, it's pretty interesting. Obviously, it looks like we need to move all of that storage. I need to be closer to this to move the storage. There we go. But then keep that, keep our tools basically. Yeah. I think for now, that's where I'm going to leave it, because my mouse keeps going off and I keep clicking everything on all my other monitors. I think it sounds quite nice. I think the idea, because it's kind of a little bit, not really a roguelike, but it's got a little bit of that where obviously you get to choose those 3 questions every night. You get to choose changes each time as well, so it's then different. You got the seasons, and if we just back out to the main menu, you can see a little bit of like the wider thing here as well. Of obviously you got the playthrough, which is guided and a bit more story focused. There is currently an option for a sandbox. This is all the time we've sat by the fire. What if the fire was listening? So yeah, you've got sandbox, which is kind of a bit more of a free kind of open roaming one, but you got challenges. And challenges, they start with a few different ones to begin with, 4 different ones, and then there's obviously variations of doing the previous one to unlock. But pick 5 tools and see how long you can survive with them. Just survive as long as you can. This one is start the game right before the first snowfall, so you've got less time to prepare. Survive until spring without the bow. And start the game earlier, but face the harshest winter on record. So you then got these different options that you can kind of go into and try once you're happy with spring. And like the normal mode itself. In sandbox, you got to finish the story mode on any difficulty first, and then sandbox will just let you carry on and do what you want and explore and all that kind of stuff. It'd be cool to have like, I don't know if there was like a I can't seem to get the game to load either. Doesn't seem to work, but definitely some bugs and things like that. You also can't deal with the settings or change the controls or anything like that on the main menu. You got to actually go into the game first. So yeah, definitely one I'm going to keep on the radar and come back to and check and see where it's at, because this is actually one where visually it looks really good, and I think there's a lot of cool systems here and some really nice ideas, like a nice innovative twist on the open world survival crafting as a genre. So I love that. That's great. Like glowing thoughts right now. However, the mobile first touchscreen approach with the circles and it's just horrendous, absolutely horrendous. Yeah, if you're putting a demo out, you should have input recognition, so you know if you're using a controller, you know if you're using mouse and keyboard. Obviously it does have control support and mouse and keyboard support, it just doesn't actually make a difference. When you have the when I plugged in the controller, left stick was moving a rectangle still. They need to just put like a little dot, a little aiming rectangle, a little dot, and then the right stick moves around that, or your mouse moves around that, and that's it. You don't need touchscreen. But it's, yeah, controls actually just soured the experience a little bit. I'd imagine come back in a few months' time, they'll probably have sorted that out. I'm definitely going to let them know in the feedback for this as well. But I think it's still good to get a first impression of this, and like I said, I think there's something here. It's definitely going to be one I'm going to keep an eye on, add to my wish list, and track how it goes, because this could be a really nice cozy survival option. And like I said, I kind of like the challenge modes as well, and like trying to build that out, and you could have some cool achievements around that, and maybe some cool little unlocks that you can bring into your sandbox play. And yeah, some cool ideas here for sure. You can see the vision, and I like the free questions at night and having a little bit of variety there. So if you're struggling on something, you can get a little bit of a hint the next day, or press the story forward a little bit depending on what you want to do there. Lots of things they could do with that. But yeah, for now, that's where I'm going to leave it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Again, sorry that we couldn't really get a better, more comfortable experience with that just because of the controls, but hopefully, all being well, next time we come back and check this out, that'll be fixed. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for being here and supporting the channel. As always, I appreciate you all, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.